poetic justice.
I interviewed one of the producers on the movie. I spoke to him at length, used his name, the whole thing. And he told me the story about basically Janet said, I need to talk to him. You need to tell Tupac he needs to get an AIDS test before I do any kind of kissing romantic scene with him. And this guy said something like, well, did you talk to John Singleton? And he's like, yeah, he didn't take me seriously, so I'm telling you. So this guy tells me he goes to Tupac and he says to Tupac, Janet wants you to take an AIDS test. And Tupac goes, fuck that, I ain't doing that, blah, 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 blah. And he starts laughing. And he goes, so you're going to take the AIDS test? And he goes, nah, man, no chance. And he leaves. And eventually they do the scene. He just never does the AIDS test, whatever. But, like I get attacked on social media, whatever matters. Oh, John Singleton said X years ago, that never happened. It was just a joke. Well, I literally interviewed the guy who went to Janet Jackson and went to Tupac, who told me the story, who has a stellar reputation, on and on and on. But nothing matters anymore. It doesn't matter how much research you do. It doesn't matter how hard you work. It just doesn't matter. People just tear you apart. I'm just not made for 2025 as a journalist. I'm not.
Well, I like what Dave Chappelle says about Instagram. I don't care what they say on Instagram because that's not real. It's not real.
I know.
And if I didn't have Instagram or a television and I walked outside my house, I would never know that the country was being ripped apart at the seams.